So let's bring in Craig Sawyer now. He's a former Navy SEAL and now dedicates himself to tracking down and apprehending paedophiles. Welcome to the programme again, Craig. Nice to see you. Can you just tell our viewers who don't know much about you what your organisation does?
Yes, we expose child trafficking that is being run in the United States. It is a covert operation run domestically here at industrial scale. And we expose it through documentary and every other means that we can, film, television, billboards, everything. We also interdict their operations. We arrest the predators and put them in prison. We have a 29 predator arrests so far with a 100% conviction rate and 87 warrants for more arrests.
People will be asking, why aren't the authorities doing more to make you unnecessary?
I would love that. I would love to go to the beach in my retirement and have a nice time knowing that our federal law enforcement and local law enforcement are taking care of this problem, but that's not the case.
Every time you catch some of these awful men, and I presume they are almost always men, does it feel like you're making a difference, or does it feel like a drop in the ocean?
It is both, to be honest with you. The stats, according to the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children, is that each of these predators harms an average of 70 children in their lifetime, if not caught. So we realize by stopping them and putting them in prison to rape no more, we've spared a list of children from their harm. But it also does appear like it feels like a drop in the bucket because we know the crime is so vast now and the penalties are so soft that it's exploding, and it has to be addressed in a big and meaningful way now.
And the people you're catching, are they both Americans and people from other countries?
It's literally everything, all walks of life, any nationality. Look, evil manifests itself in the heart of man and women, and you can't judge a book by its cover. It's on the inside. So we catch predators of every type.
And is it true to say that the amount of children being lost in the system, being abused, rises, it correlates directly with increasing illegal immigration?
Oh, without a doubt. It's simple math. And when you have a loss of control, the predators are going to exploit that weakness. And that's what we've seen with this lack of control on our border. The betrayal, the gross mismanagement of our border system here in the United States has been a global laughingstock for the last 4 years. And we've seen extensive harm done in all directions from it. And we celebrate the fact that it will be cleaned up now and run in a safe and responsible manner.
What I find astounding is that the Democrats are still claiming to be the good guys because they allow more undocumented people to cross the border. But actually, the impact is more fentanyl, more deaths, more rapes, more children exploited.
Yeah, you really have to look at the motive of those high up in the political realm. They're not compassionate people by our observation. They know what they're doing. They're capitalizing on other backdoor deals from the organized crime. So that's not about compassion, as they masterfully tell us through their media manipulations and psychological techniques. We realize that they are actually benefiting from the organized crime. And we have to, as a society, face that and realize they're not our friends. They're just hooking themselves up at our expense. And we have to install people. We have to elect people who are strong, of moral character and integrity, and will serve we the people in good faith in the face of threats and bribes, and decline those and serve on honorably anyway. That's what we need, a strength of character.
And do you think that Tom Homan is the right man to be a border czar?
I do. I can think of no one better for border czar because he's been heavily involved. He's held children in his arms as they died. He has been enraged and heartbroken from what's happened, and he's been right in the middle of it. And he loves and knows the agents that have been trying to work the border and protect us and whose hands have been tied. He knows the demoralization that they've suffered, and he means to get control and run it legitimately so that it's safe for all and that it makes sense and that it's honorable. So I believe with all my heart that Tom Homan will serve very, very well, and he will be accountable. He will be able to present statistics and the data to the president, who says, Tom, what's going on my border? Give me an update. Instead of what we've seen now is, oh, am I actually the border czar? No, I'm not. this kind of juvenile shirking of responsibility and accountability. I look forward to the return of leadership and accountability again in our national defense. And I think Tom is a fantastic choice.
And you know him personally? You've met him? What do you make of him?
I do. Yes, sir. He is off camera what you see on camera, which is refreshing. I've spoken at public events with him about border issues, along with a list of other true patriots. And he's sincere, and he's surrounded by those who are sincere. And he's very careful who he associates with, as is prudent. You have to be. And so we are in the same circles network of people who genuinely care and just want legitimacy and want our Constitution and our people served in good faith.
Craig Sawyer, thank you so much for sparing the time today. Really appreciate it. Thank you.